Peter, good morning to you. Nice to see you. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, this is almost a U-turn as big as the 45p tax rate, isn't it?
Absolutely right. You talked about the ups and downs. I think it's predominantly downs. It's all right for Liz Truss to go through the party conference because she was talking to the people who voted her in, after all, the party faithful. Now she's back in Parliament. Most Tory MPs did not want her to be the leader in the first place, so the game is very much on, and the auguries are anything but propitious. We have today, for example, the Institute for Fiscal Studies saying basically her figures do not stack up. And the IFS, so-called, is a very respected think tank. And if they say, look, the only way to fund the tax cuts that Liz Truss had in mind is horrible austerity cuts, the like of which we haven't seen since 15 years or thereabouts, then that is a rather bad way to start. I mean, in short, it's worth, if you look at this budget, this mini budget from Kwasi Kwarteng, if you think of that as being a little bit of a muddle, it's like saying Mount Everest is a dear little hillock.
Although, they haven't ruled out cuts. They are insisting that they can achieve all of this through tax cuts and reforms. So they're avoiding, hopefully, cuts to public spending. But, they haven't ruled it out, as I say.
Well, they can't rule it out because we're talking huge numbers here. They have said, yes, we're going to trim away bits of the civil service or whatnot, but that is pennies compared to what is actually needed. And it is quite interesting how I read a piece in The Guardian yesterday and I thought, well, this is a typical sort of left-wing whinge. And then I noticed that actually it was written by the deputy editor of Conservative Home, which is a right-wing think tank. And what this guy was saying was basically this is a glorified Ponzi scheme that what she's done in effect is she's spent her birthday money before mummy's actually given it to her. She says we're going to get the growth, but most people do not believe that she will. And there was a Tory MP quoted this morning who said, look, Keir Starmer may be boring, but at least he's not mad. And in fact, Keir Starmer, the Labour leader, has battled with the perception that he is boring and safe is boring. But all of a sudden, people are starting to think, well, yeah, but boring is safe. We'll live with that.